lovelies. This is another deck that I got this month. It's beautiful. Look at that silver just bounce. This is the Tarot Nigredo. Look at that. And this is the side. I guess it looks like a book, doesn't it? So if you had that on your shelf, it would be like that. It's just like a book. Am I just cluing into that? I think I am. So Nigredo is another word for blackening. And it means the initial phase of transformation. It's a blackened object, so it can become something else. So how intriguing is that? The person who made this deck was Roberto Pavera Crusca, and I hope I said that right. And Roberto worked on this for 4 years. It's a charcoal, hand-drawn deck. A little writing here, and then you've got a very small book. A few pages. It's very hard to read, like just on your own, just with... When you put white lettering on black, it makes it hard. And then when you put this font, it again makes it hard. Like you can read this very easily. But just below it, it starts to get a little muddier. And then when you use this kind of, you just forget it. Get glasses. I understand what he's going for, but boy, you make it hard. Okay, let's take that out. Show you how it is inside. If I can get the light. Who's going to play with me here? So one thing you're going to notice, and I wonder if you can see, yeah, you see the little silver in there? That's not supposed to be in there. What you say? That's the shinier than shiny. I mean, I'll call that chrome gilding. That is amazing. Like, can I see me? Yeah, a little bit. It's really reflective. And I understand that goes very well with the box. Like, yum. It's cool to the touch too. Isn't that interesting? These are very smooth. Not as buttery as the one I did before. Oh, what's going on here? You have damage. Not as buttery, but beautiful. A little bit lighter than a lot of the cards that I get on Kickstarter. One thing, I have not gone through these, but they are sticking. And one thing I will say, I buy all my cards. I don't get sponsorships. So I'll give you an honest review of what I think. Because I spent it with my own money, I think I can have a honest review. No, is it? Yeah, see, look, see silver. Okay, deck. Some information about the deck. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, it's beautiful, it's just not practical. Let's take a look. So he did all of these it took 4 years, and he did these beautiful charcoal hand-drawn pictures. So, you say, oh, I'm going to draw something, and I have to sponsor it. I have to have it. It's like your own little art deck. Somebody's blood, sweat, and tears for 4 years. I want to look at it. I want to admire it. I'm a sucker for that. Just show me what you can do. I just love it. Love it. Now you can feel like there's a ridge on the cards. It's whatever this chrome is, or this silver is. You can really feel it. There's an edge, and I haven't. I don't think I did that with the review I just did. I haven't shuffled it yet, and I'm wondering if that's going to make a difference, because you can hear it. How weird. But here's the Fool. See it? Magician. Priestess. Oh, we're getting weird now. Excuse the if you're offended by drawn nudity, but Empress, Emperor. Oh, that's so weird. So let me look. Is there anywhere it says that I can go and get a bigger book to find out? Must be on these cards. I'm guessing there's a way to find out more information about this art. Because there is a story behind these. Absolutely. Chariot, isn't that? Wow. Strength. So this artist is also from Italy. Beautiful place. That's very different. So you got the Ouroboros there and the Wheel of Fortune. I have to find, is it the tattoo possibly that we're talking about and actually not? I must find out. Justice. See, you're looking at these the first time I'm looking at these too. So I have questions. Hangman. What? I don't know. Death. Now that is fantastic. What a wonderful way for transformation. Just peeling off the skin. I mean, sure, yeah, you've got, or is he putting it on? I think he's peeling it off. But you have your wings. Wow. Temperance. I don't know what's going on there. The Devil. So this gives me the Devil Wears Prada kind of idea, doesn't it? Kind of. I'm guessing maybe that these, they do have people heads-ish. But, right? Tower. It's on fire. Nice. Star. Can't say I've gone boating in a rowboat naked before, but fill your boots. Moon. That's almost horrifying. What is this? Wow. Sun. Don't know. Judgment. And that's fantastic. I can figure that one out. In the world. It's funny. My first impression is, does that, if you look at that, tell me that's not, if you cover that, but you go like that, is that not Starbucks? The little, was it a mermaid and she's holding her tail? Okay. That was just my first thought. I'm sorry about that. Ace of Swords. What? That's very different. I would have to think about that one. Deuce of Swords. So as you can tell, I like these dark decks. This is very dark. And I don't just mean the coloring and the charcoal. I find this very... Oh, that's interesting. If you look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers. That's not the thumb. This one's right. This one's got an extra. I wonder if that was intentional. Four of Swords. These are getting darker as I go. I've got to say, they're getting much darker. much, much darker as we go. So, okay, so if I'm looking, it's a white torso. Is that her hands? But for the Five of Swords, there are 5 nails. It looks like they're being placed in. It's not like acupuncture. If you look at, if you're saying, oh, it's just acupuncture, it really looks like nails. Interesting. 6 of Swords. 7. What are you doing? Wow. 8. Okay, getting that's so so I guess a circus where they throw the knives, but she's tied up. Goodness, they're getting very dark. I'm just oh my. Okay, so these are getting really dark as I go and go. I'm going to stop there. I find them intriguing, very intriguing. But I don't know the story of these. I don't. We'll leave it on a nice one. Oh my goodness. It's just, we'll leave it on the crab there. So let's see. I'll give it a little, how they, can I do this without looking crazy? Oh, they bend beautifully. Yeah, okay. Look how beautiful that is. But I think there's going to be a little bit of shedding, as the time goes on. And I think then it will calm down and it'll be just, they're brand new. Now that I've, hi, iguana. See, now that I've kind of working them, they're not really sticking. I think it was just that little edge that was on them. Calm down a bit. Let's try the side shuffle. Honestly, I'm captivated with this silver. Like, it's just, like, you just look at it, it's like, oh, it's so... like chrome. Very pretty. I am not an expert shuffler by any means. I don't pretend to be. But see now that we're working them, now that they're moving, there's no sticking. So that was just the first out of the box kind of like get going thing. It's got to be, but I think this is going to be a little bit, that's going to take a little bit before all the little fussiness is gone. We'll see. Isn't that beautiful when you shuffle it? Just gorgeous. I don't know why I'm so enthralled with that. I don't know how long that will last. It looks like it's doing well. I think the only thing that's coming off is just that little, let's get another card, little edge. And it's still a little bit there. Just a little bit. I think that's just going to have to come off with wear and tear because I do put my cards through the ringer. I think this one, because with some of the very interesting but very graphic images, this is probably going to be, for God's sake, it's going to be, I'm sorry, but for that one, a private deck. I don't think this is one that necessarily, I didn't go through it, obviously. I don't know if I would have had, I would have pulled some cards ahead of time. I don't think this will be one that I'll use in my video practice. I think this will be one I'll use privately. And I definitely need to read a lot of the meanings of these cards because it's not obvious what the artist was trying to portray. I mean, maybe if I sat here and thought really hard, but that's not what I'm doing right now. I'm just looking. It's just beautiful. Beautiful, meaningful, and dark, which it says in the name. Like, no one can be surprised, right? You can't be surprised and go, oh, that's so dark. It's like, yeah, but that's the name. So you get exactly, you know, what you bought, which is fantastic. Like, if you want a dark deck that you want to just really do some shadow work, and it says a tarot deck for shadow work, so you can't be surprised that there's some dark stuff in there. You got to appreciate that somebody sat down and really thought about what they wanted to portray in a dark shadow deck, which, yeah, I'm going to have to definitely get into that. But that was one of the cards that I got this month from probably ordering it last year. Beautiful. Thank you for watching my review of this beautiful Kickstarter deck. I hope to see you in another video.